Sydney FC
It was a
can
thrilling match full of
capitalise
beautiful football,
this
but the
red
2-2
card
draw
moment.
between
Hiroshi
Adelaide and
with the
Sydney FC was
shot
marred by a red
straight
card
red,
that's being branded by an
and
A-League
Sarah's,
legend
I
as
don't
the
know how one
worst red
felt
card
about it.
decision I've ever seen. Red striker Hiroshi Ibusuki was sent off in the 40th minute as he slid and collected the ball before momentum carried him across the turf, and he lightly brushed the pinky toe of Anthony Caceres, who certainly made sure the referee was aware of the contact. His side up 1-0 thanks to an early goal. Ibusuki was immediately shown a red in Sunday's game at Allianz Stadium, reduced the Reds to 10 men with more than a half to play in the mid-table clash. Closer inspection showed only minor contact with Caceres' foot, but the video assistant referee upheld the in-field ruling, and Adelaide coach Carl was ropeable. "I'm sure everyone that was watching the game will have a very similar opinion to me," he said post-match. "That's something we don't want in the game. We're trying to attract a lot of new supporters to the game, and decisions like that might put people off. I think everyone in the league will want an explanation, because they'll be getting worried if we're going to have red cards for challenges like that," said a fuming Sydney FC legend Alex Brusque savaged the decision, having a wry chuckle when asked what his thoughts were on referee Daniel Elder's call. "It's, for me, one of the worst red card decisions I've ever seen," he said on Paramount's broadcast of the match. "I don't see that there is any intent there from Ibusuki. The VAR should have called Daniel Elder there to the sideline to have a look to see if it was as bad as he originally thought." It was a sentiment shared by fellow players, fans and top pundits, who were all in agreement that the decision was diabolical. Ex-Apple star Charlie Austin, who joined the Raw this season, couldn't believe what he was seeing. "That is never a red card. What a shambles, honestly. How has he been sent off for that, and to even be checked by VAR?" the Englishman wrote on Twitter. Top A-League pundits Daniel Garb and Vince Ruggeri didn't need hyperbole when describing the situation, with the latter agreeing with Brusque that it was one of the worst decisions he'd ever seen. Sky Blues head coach Steve Corica agreed after the match. His rivals had been hard done by despite the league's studs-up directive. "Ibusuki did have his studs up as he slid in, but when you look at it again it probably was a little bit harsh," he said. Sydney only had one shot on target prior to Ibusuki's dismissal, but wasted little time taking the lead after halftime, scoring twice in 4 minutes. They equalised through ex-Nottingham Forest winger Though Lolly, and took the lead thanks to youngster Patrick Wood, who replaced striker Adam Lafond hamstring in the first half. But just as the Reds appeared on the brink of collapse, captain Craig Goodwin crossed to defender Harry van der Sarg, who headed in the equaliser in his first game against his old club. Unsurprisingly, given their numerical advantage, the Sky Blues continued to enjoy the bulk of chances. Most notably, Luke Bratton's free kick from just outside the box flew above the crossbar in the 84th minute as the Reds held on for an entertaining draw. Unfortunately, instead of talking about the brilliant football on display, the refereeing howler has completely overshadowed it, and that was not lost on it, who said the decision set a dangerous precedent for the league.